We're early planners, which means it's never too early to start planning trips for next year. So we've compiled the top places to visit in Asia, Europe, South America, and beyond. We know there are countless places in this great big world that are worth exploring, and it was a huge challenge to narrow it down to just 10. We've created a list that is full of interesting and trending destinations, places that are off the beaten path, and of course, a few places you likely won't see on everyone else's list. Number 1. Mongolia. Famed as the birthplace of Genghis Khan, Mongolia will make you feel like you are on another planet, with its ancient nomadic culture, endless blue skies, and wild and untouched natural environment. Moving from north to south, the country can be divided into 4 zones: the mountain forest, the alpine steppe, and in the far south, regions of semi-desert and the harsh desert landscapes of the Gobi. Each province and region has its own unique natural features, so it can be challenging for tourists to choose a destination among the many hidden treasures in this remarkable country. Number 2. India. New flight routes are providing easy access from Europe and America to much-loved hubs such as Delhi, Mumbai, Goa, and Kerala. India's railways are also in for a revamp, with stylish new trains rolling out across the network. Take a 2,000-mile boat trip on the Ganga Vilas, the world's longest river cruise. For any traveler itching for a dose of dosas and a top-up of temples, this is the ideal time to see the world's most colorful country. Number 3. St. Lucia. Let's shift our focus to the Caribbean gem, St. Lucia. Powdery white sand and cerulean-tinged waters are accurate descriptors for the island with an iron grip on the world's best honeymoon destination designation. But recently, St. Lucia tourism officials have consciously shifted attention to the island's cultural heritage, distinctive traditions, and creative proclivities, creating an ideal experience for caribophiles searching for something beyond the typical all-inclusive stay. Number 4. Mexico. Mexico attracts travelers who seek adventure, culture, history, food, and art. Among the many compelling reasons to visit Mexico this year in particular are new transportation options and a celestial event. Take the freshly launched train to Caribbean beaches and ancient Maya ruins. View the 2024 solar eclipse from the golden zone of Mazatlan, or try a road trip to Bohemian beach towns along Oaxaca's rugged coastline, or the deep canyons of Chihuahua to the peaks of Veracruz. These are the best places to visit in Mexico? Yes, but Mexico is a massive country. Each state has its own particular flair. Number 5. Morocco. There's nothing quite like wandering the Sahara Desert on camelback in Morocco, which offers a fusion of both African and Arab cultures and centuries-old traditions. Morocco continues to attract thousands of tourists to explore its rich culture, pinnacle architectural wonders, and a distinct travel experience that can't be compared to anything else. Start exploring the enchanting blue city of Chefchaouen. View the Anti-Atlas Mountains, which are Morocco's lesser-explored mountains. Or visit Marrakesh, known as the Pink City of Morocco. Or take a walk through the Ait Ben Haddou village for the incredible views and scale of this remarkable ancient site. So Morocco has a place for all types of travelers. Number 6. Chile. Chile is the kind of diverse natural playground that adventure lovers dream about. This narrow sliver of land along South America's Pacific coast has plenty of interesting secrets. Picture this, from the world's driest desert, the Atacama, which feels like landing on the surface of another planet. The remote regions of Asin offer the kind of untouched landscapes and clock-stuck towns that are vanishing elsewhere on Earth. A breathtaking expanse of wilderness in the iconic Torres del Paine National Park. Visit Easter Island, one of the most remote inhabited islands in the world. Chile is a haven for those seeking awe-inspiring scenery. Number 7. Uzbekistan. From oasis to oasis across Uzbekistan, travelers continue to follow the trading networks of centuries past, and famous for its stunning mosques, mausoleums, madrasas, and other sites linked to the Silk Road, the ancient trade route between China and the Mediterranean. Here, you should start by visiting Samarkand, a city in east-central Uzbekistan that is one of the oldest cities in Central Asia. Known as Maracanda in the 4th century BCE. Walk through the old city of Bukhara, which has been an important base for Islamic theology and science for several centuries. Number 8. Croatia. Sun-kissed coastline, myriad islands, dramatic mountains, and historic walled cities.
Croatia has dozens of walled towns, but Dubrovnik is the most striking, with honey-colored fortifications rising above cerulean waters. Discover Split's remarkably well-preserved ancient Roman palace at the core of this major city of the coast.
Number 9. Greece. With a myriad of ancient structures, gorgeous beaches, and architectural marvels, places to visit in Greece are full of heritage and natural beauty. The blue beauty of the Grecian peninsula offers a mind-boggling view of scattered islands, whereas the world-famous ancient ruins, diverse landscapes, food and wine scene, and party culture lure tourists from all corners of the world. Number 10. Portugal. Despite its tiny size, Portugal packs a punch when it comes to tourist attractions and interesting things to see. From golden beaches and mountainous peaks to lush river valleys, every region has its own diverse highlights across this small Iberian nation. There is no conversation about Portugal is complete without acknowledging the nation's football prowess and one name that echoes through the hearts of football fans. Worldwide is that of the legendary Cristiano Ronaldo. Hailing from the island of Madeira is an oasis in the Atlantic where, among the forests, towns, beaches, and mountains, a great natural and cultural wealth is preserved.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting travel content. Thanks for watching.